Scientists have discovered one alien heads from thousands of years ago. I didn't expect him to be able to move. There are still new cells growing and multiplying on the scalp. They decided to stimulate the nerves with electricity when the skull mistakenly thinks it is still alive. But as the current reveals, there is an expression of pain on the side of the skull. The scalp is still gushing unpleasant black liquid. Scientists realized something was wrong. Immediately put the head in the airtight layer. Sure enough, throw-in suddenly burst. They immediately sampled the cells. After comparison, it was found that DNA was invested. Ned is a perfect match for humans. What the hell is going on here? Go back tens of thousands of years. Because the tall extraterrestrial creatures are suffering from heavy, Zin was exiled to Earth. He took out a glass of peculiar liquid, then drank it all. Soon it started to work together. His body was gradually disintegrating, from the red light perspective to the low light. As you can see, even his DNA was rapidly broken down. Not long after, aliens are starting to lose their hold on him. Drop your body into the sea, then corrode it to slag. The decomposed deoxynucleic acid is continuously charged. After 10,000 years of oxidation, become the first human cell. Finally, human civilization gradually emerged. Humans were created by an alien civilization. The truth will not gradually emerge until 2089. Two scientists are together today. 35,000-year-old frescoes found in a cave. The human on the mural knows a certain information remotely. They discovered that murals in many ancient ruins have the same characteristics. Spend a lot of time. They competed to find the exact same information. Therefore, they have reason to believe humans lived in this period. Created by an advanced civilization, the big boss of a technology company, after receiving the rare news, immediately aspire billions of dollars for exploration and research. Investigate and let daughter pickers, recruiting, including to scientists, 17 explorers. It was developed by the company. Prometheus is faster than light. Junai spacecraft go to target information after 327 trillion kilometers. It took 2.5 years. Finally reached the destination. During this period, all 17 crew members are dormant. Everything in the ship is imitated. Raw robot David execution. Seeing that it is about to arrive at its destination, David roused the crew in turn after overcoming the side effects of hibernation. Manually operated by the captain, Prometheus lands at Target Market. Sure enough, they found ancient structures on the planet. This was obviously built by an intelligent civilization. After the spacecraft landed safely, they dispatched 6 crew members go to the interior survey of the construction house. After entering the depths, I found there's an artificial oxygen self-survival system, fresher than the air on Earth. Everyone took off their oxygen masks one after another. Keep digging deeper. Soon they found a headless body. It seems that the Ptolemy really exists. His head should have been crushed by the stone door in front of him. Then David found the switch of the stone door. Slowly rising with the stone door, the scene behind the door is the same. There is a huge investment of time. There are also many columns of time neatly placed below. There's a black organism attached to it. Even David can't analyze it. Just when people want to continue exploring knowledge, there's a sandstorm hanging outside. The captain immediately informed his teammates to withdraw to the interior of the ship. The input when the favor is hurriedly agreed to be headless, and the robot in the fog. A time was secretly taken away. Death storms are getting tighter. Everyone hurriedly retreated to Baiken. There was just enough time. But Shane is trying to reduce the alien head past death by luckily David saved it. That's close. Can be found by pets. Geologist bearded. Biologist glasses got lost in the building. The sand is raging outside the heart. The captain can only let them ask for their own blessing. We'll pick them up after the sandstorm passes. and Sean has been dissecting the head with his left hand. That's the scene at the beginning of the video. After the first category in the comparison country, they are more certain. This is the advanced civilization that created mankind. Nightfall. I don't know who David is talking to in the secret room. After receiving some kind of instruction, he took the loofah stolen from the ancient building. Once Pandora's box is open, the consequences will also be disastrous. He took out 100,000 brick of the glazing rig. This one is also wrapped in a sticky gelatinous attachment. And the really scary stuff, it's the black organism in the name. He broke the gas-sensitive safety method. A drop of black liquid was poured from it. What this liquid actually does is unknown. In search of the truth, he slipped the liquid into the liquor of the tea. I didn't notice it in the tea, then drink it all. After returning to the environment, another income exchange with girlfriend Sean. One night passed. When Sally wakes up, we found a fine worm in the eye. Take them and set off to rescue their teammates. So I can only go through the fresh bug thing first. In the ancient building, the teammates go around, back to the 100,000 cave. They don't know, because the cave was open before. Really, a few bugs got into the originally confined space. Bugs are nourished by black organisms. It has mutated now. The appearance of the coat aroused eyes, and curiosity suddenly unfolded. The skin that wraps the head. I was bitten by my brother's right hand. He is very strong. Flash in the blink of an eye. Eyes out brother, whole arm. And the more you struggle, the tighter you sink. Immediately took out the knife with that thumb. But as the monster's body is cut open, the monster's blood also sprayed on his oxygen mask. Then the monster grew a new body. The bearded whistle was instantly corroded, and the monster ran into Brother Eye's clothes. Who got into his mouth again? Wait until the rescue team arrives. Only the corpses of teammates were seen. By this time, Charlie's eyes were already red. He also realized that I must have been infected with some kind of virus. Spooky indulgence everywhere. Get out of here in a panic. Only Dawe did not. In the car, he opened another stone door. There are densely packed loofah inside. And there's a console further down. He presses a few buttons. Then there are the whole system projections. Gestures? You can see how to use this console. A map of the universe appeared in the middle of the console. Remember the destination shown on the map is actually Earth. With the disappearance of oral addiction, but no dormant meal was found behind him. There is also an alien lying in it. He listens. He gave a weird smile after hearing the heartbeat. The other side. Speaking of olives, Charlie has already started again. I saw that I had arrived at the door of the spaceship, but was blocked by Vickers, who came. Because nobody knows if the virus is contagious. Sex, and even this glance at Charlie. He's all begging for something, so he was burned to death by Vickers' flames. No, Shine looked at this and was devastated. When you wake up. But David told him that he had a reputation. The lip tablet looks up. The fetus is already 3 months old with big horns. Shine's face is hungry. You are obviously sterilized. Discover information only last night before having intimate sex with convenient Charlie. So far, they have all guessed. But didn't rush to register Sean with an ID machine, ready to score that win long. Wait until you return to Earth to take relevant measures against the fetus. But just as I was about to carry him away, Jiang suddenly woke up. After stunning his teammates, Kangwan fled. He wanted to see what kind of freak was in his belly. He's in a smart medical factory. Prepare for a 4 cesarean section. Take out the freak with the weight. Stunt crown when scratching the skin. The intense pain made him suddenly faint. The acceleration in the weight of the goal is too dark. Discharged with ruptured membranes. In front of you, it was a 4-horned octopus monster. Start the hemostatic suture system promptly accordingly. Then he escaped a wound in fright. And activated the disinfection system. Lion rushes out the door, stumbling. He accidentally walked into a secret room. There was an old man sitting in the secret room. It turned out to be the big boss behind it. Difficult, actually. He has been in the spaceship in a secret hibernation pod. The reason why I am close to my family, just out of the palpitations this time, because he believes the creator of mankind must have found a way to prolong life from the big stomach of the robot after there is a living creator. So he decided to go and ask himself about the way of longevity, dialysis of fragrance. The mystery of human origin also determines a concern. Soon they were back inside the ancient building. David starts the console. Open the outside show. Barely open. Mystery can't cover. Finally born again. He was covered in biological armor. Height at least 250 cm. For this day, Melander let the robot David attack through Grain Rain long ago. Strike the language of aliens, but he's communicating on the spot. But it was picked off by aliens and thrown into the unwilling spot. The only secret is bananas. Escaped? Lord Zhao did not pursue, because he still has a mission. He opened his driver's license. It turned out to be a space plane. Ship with biological armor covering the head. From the outside, the building began to shake violently. Not hard to guess. This could be a biochemical puppet of an alien civilization, the world's first gas average. This alien's mission is in this spacecraft. Biological weapons to Earth and will destroy humanity. Sean, who fled outside, guessed his intentions. Quickly contact the captain of the Prometheus. Stop the passage of alien spacecraft. They still have a home on Earth, but the Prometheus is not equipped with a heart. So the captain decided to use Promi. The decorator and the alien spaceship died together. Vickers ran for his life when he heard it. Hide in the escape and participate in the separation of the spacecraft requires the activation of the plasma accelerator. Prometheus is like a missile after that. Crashed into an alien spacecraft. After the explosion, the alien spacecraft immediately fell apart. Crash on this continent. Vickers, who had just escaped from the temple by the wreckage of the spacecraft, extinguish. The entire Prometheus will perish. She survived. He hurried back to the escape site in search of a chance, but found that it was from his belly before. The monster I took out didn't die. It's getting bigger and bigger. At this time, Dawe's voice came from the walkie-talkie as a robot after his head was removed. Did not hit? He reminded the principal to keep the aliens alive and have gone looking for him. Welcome to the road. I saw aliens appear in my field of vision. He opened the door and released the monster inside. The Maskmaster is gradually engulfed by monsters. The smell escaped. Actually, he thought he could only wait for the planet to die. David went on to tell him, there's one under every building here. Alien spacecraft. Now only he knows how to drive. Xiaowang Conference. Ride with David. Other alien spaceships have left here, but the destination is not. The Earth is the mother of the alien. He wanted to understand, why did these aliens create humans? But it will destroy humanity. They were just before they left the balloon. Scum Monster Experience takes care of the body with hygiene, breeding a new vitality. This is a first generation one line for sure.